guys, Jordan Shallow here. Just remember, mobility, stability, strength. If you can't stand on one leg, you shouldn't be squatting on two. As I said in my latest seminar in Guelph, fuck squats, it's all about bicep curls. And as we say in Windsor, eat the weak. When you're not lifting a lot of heavy weight, it's just to zoom in so no one knows how much you're lifting.
Just your face, right?
Make some crazy faces. And then everyone doesn't know any better. All those powerlifting motivation videos, when you see it, they actually don't even show the weight. It's just like a guy with like his veins sticking out of his face. It's like porn for lifters, basically.
Is to not break. So we're at the original Fortis, 11 Carla in Toronto. There's my man Omar. I should start it up with like, how do you start your videos, Omar? I feel bad that I don't know this. You want to start a Windsor story? Okay, so little known fact, Omar and myself simultaneously attended the University of Windsor. It's basically the University of Phoenix online, but in person. My first memory of Omar is him eating cheese between sets, working out with Bobby Tran. Shout out Bobby Tran.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lifestyle.
Yes.
And fast forward 5 years later, we were in California. You were with Jeremy Hamilton, and I was with Dan Green at Boss of Bosses 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, one of them. 2. And Kindred Spirits.
Oh yeah.
So my favorite Windsor story that I tell, and Omar's heard the story a few times, is that I was driving down Drouillard Road with a friend of mine at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And it was after the bars, it was after working as a bouncer downtown. And there was a gentleman with no shirt on, jeans, and a chainsaw that was running as he crossed the street. And he looked like intently through the windshield of our car. And like this bothered no one in the car. I was like, oh, like he's clearly looking for someone. It's not us. We're not it. So it's like I wish him well. And he kind of peered and like gave a little rev to the chainsaw as to like tip his hat. And he continued on into the night. And so that's my favorite Windsor story.
I'm just trying to delay actually lifting, so I'm just gonna, I'll do this about 10 times.
I like that though, like real athletes tie their shoes.
Right.
And like, you ever seen anyone lace up their skates the way lifters like lace up their shoes? Yeah. It's like in a warm-up room, you can tell who's like here to play by how someone ties up their shoes. It's like the guy who goes into a fight and takes his watch off. You're like, look the fuck out. The guy who takes his shirt off is like, all right, this guy's nothing. The guy who takes his watch off is like, you're about to get fucked up. Shout out Windsor.
That's a Windsor lesson. We're just gonna be sprinkling Windsor lessons. Jordan, in your qualified opinion, is there any actual importance of doing the jammer movement for a football player that could not be replicated with other movements? I'm seriously inquiring because I don't play football. I wouldn't know.
I would say it's more transferable than a bench press, which is the gold standard to which a lot of guys are held to at like a combine or like a pro day. Sports specificity, it's like you're gonna get that on the field, right? I think that's where it's make them better humans first, and then the athlete thing sort of sorts itself out. Shout out Corey Schlesinger for that one. That's stealing Corey's quote. I don't want to go unsighted. I think it's a lesser of evils when it comes to like upper body compound movements, because the bench press, it's like claims so many lives every year, so many pecs unnecessarily torn, and for what? Right. So yeah, I like it.
They would get hyped up. It was like a jammer party where like 4 of them would gather in the far back corner, and everyone's getting hyped up trying to hit PRs. Good times.
So when you're training the safety squat bar, good morning. Biggest focus is on getting purposeful flexion of the thoracic spine. It's a good movement to train your erectors, but you have to realize your erectors are stabilizers of your spine. Stabilizers operate on muscle function, not action, so they don't extend the spine, they anti-flex. So making sure lower body moves like a Romanian deadlift, upper body, tuck the rib cage down, stabilize the lumbar spine, and we allow those erectors to engage with purposeful thoracic flexion. So lower body RDL, tuck the handles down, rib cage down, make sure the big toe stays grounded, and activate the full posterior chain.
So there will be a little pivot. I wasn't even going to train today. Then Jordan said, hey, I'm coming over. I said, well, I guess we're filming and I guess we're training. Now, Gordon, be clear here. You could CGI more plates, right? We have the technology. Okay, good. Or be like those people back in the day where you're squatting 3 plates, and that's how many plates you squat? 6. 6 plates. 6 total. I'm like, or the idiots, my favorite, were the ones that would add their body weight for some reason. Like, have you ever had that? University of Windsor, there was a kid. They said like whatever. I squat 420. I said, oh, that's cool. And I saw him squatting like it was like 225. And then I asked him after. I was like, those look hard. And then he's like, oh yeah, it's like my body weight plus like I'm squatting my body weight. I'm like, it doesn't work that way, but that's cute.
So what are these deadlifts?
This is just deload. For the first time in like 2.5 years, I've actually earned a deload. So just came off squatting on a lead FTS last week, and then deadlifting at Fortis earlier this week. So this is just kind of messing around this week, keeping it light, and then back at it next week. Probably either here or at Fortis in Mississauga.
So this lifting's whatever, it's kind of inconsequential in the end, I would say. But the real aim of the channel has been to save kids from scurvy since basically 2010, to eat their vegetables, right?
Omar actually works for the government. This whole thing is a public health campaign.
Yeah.
Since Jump Street.
Oh yeah, since the word jump. Why do you think we bring up Windsor? That's a disadvantaged community, okay? So we're trying to target specific areas in order to make sure they're getting their micronutrients. Because the future leaders of tomorrow. There we go. Come on.
I know you wanna go to the city, so let's run away now. When the night comes, I'll find my way back home. Where do we go now?
So the importance of a deload is making friends and keeping friends and training with friends. Yeah, there's really nothing to it. Hard week, a lot of travel. I get to lift with Omar. This is what Omar wanted to do, so I did it. Make it work. That was it.